Hi guys, it's Hanny from Eclipse All Sports. I'm just wanting to bring you a quick video review. Today we're going to be going through the GM Prima cricket bats. We've added all these bats and the other GM bats that we've got in stock to the clearance section. So if you want to check those out, we've got junior ones in our junior clearance section. So if you just want to look for junior bats, just click on the junior clearance, and you can also search via the brand as well. So if you're just interested in GM, then you can just click on GM in the junior section and it'll bring up all the junior cricket bats. And same in the adult section, if there's a particular brand you want to look for, just click on the brand and it'll bring up all those items in that brand in the clearance section. So today we're going to concentrate on the Prima ones. We've got one size 6 and 2 Harrows that we're going to start off with. I'll show you that now. So this lovely size 6 is £2 3 ounce. Not sure you can see it in the camera, but it's got 14 grains. You do have a hard bar on the face where the pin knot, you can see there's a pin knot just going through there and a pin knot going through there. So basically that's a branch on the tree that's just going through the face of the bat, creating that hard bar. So when I tap the ball on it, that's got a slightly higher pitched sound, but the rest of it is much softer, and I'll demonstrate that when I do the ball tap. But yeah, it's nice and light at £2 3 ounce. This 404 is being bleached, which means they're lightening the darker bits of the wood, so the knots will appear lighter in colour. Same on the back, they've been bleached to make them lighter in colour, and they do that just to try and improve the appearance of the wood. Personally, I think the wood with its natural imperfections looks a bit better if left alone, but it's all personal preference. Balance wise, feels very nice in the hands. Ping wise, for me, this one's a little bit softer, but on that hard bar you do get a slightly higher pitched sound, but below that it's much softer, and I'll show you that there. If you have a look, you can see those deep seam indentations where the ball has been hitting. So this will take a little bit of knocking in. So they do get some factory preparation. The edges have been slightly rounded. You've got the toe tack and you've got the anti-scuff sheet fitted on there as well. So things like the scuff sheet and the toe tack, I'll probably add around about ½ ounce on a junior cricket bat. So this is bat number 1, and again, this one is around the £2 3 ounce, that lovely butterfly stain. So basically call it butterfly willow because this staining here resembles the body of a butterfly, and sometimes the staining resemble the wings of a butterfly as well, and you can see that bit of staining coming through to the face of the bat. This one has got some stunning grains. It's a shame they've bleached these bats. Again, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beautiful straight even grains. So if it wasn't bleached, these grains would be a little bit more prominent, this staining would be a little bit darker, and for me it would look a lot nicer. But yeah, really nice looking bat. Feels really nice and light. Performance wise, this one's nice and responsive. Goes very well. Really good ping, really good response. It will get better once it's been knocked in, as you are getting some shallow seam indentations, but the response is very nice straight out of the packet. These particular bats are going to be selling at £69.99. The RRP on these when they were released was £120, and if you're outside the UK you'll get the VAT taken off as well, which will save you around about £12, so that brings it down to around the £58 mark. So a really good value for money cricket bat for those youngsters who are just wanting to get into the game and you don't want to spend too much money. So we'll move on now, and we've got another Harrow, and this is another stunning butterfly. 8 evenly spaced grains again, lovely big butterfly stain on the face. There's nothing on the back. I think this one's £2 2.5 ounce, so it's nice and light, feels very light, and the grains, like I say, lovely grains. Ping wise, I would say that one might have been a little bit more responsive, but this one still goes pretty well. Got a slightly firmer feel just around that big butterfly stain, but the rebound is still pretty good. But I reckon once it's been knocked in, I think it will improve. But yeah, it's a lovely bat, and like I say, you're looking at £70 and that's a really good value for money cricket bat and a really good saving on the normal selling price. So we'll move on to the adult bats now, and we've got this 404. It's got some wider grains. This one unusually is not being bleached at all, so it's got its natural colour. You can see that blemish there is a lot darker. If it had been bleached, it would have been much lighter. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grains on it. You can see the grains very prominent, very even, and yeah, it's not a bad looking bat. I think it's around the £2 10 ounce mark, including the factory fitted scuff sheet and the toe tech. Pickup wise, for me, it feels pretty decent. This one is a slightly shorter blade. So the junior bats are standard length blade and handles, but the adult bats are a slightly shorter blade, longer handle setup. You've got the Pro-Lite grips, and you've got a semi-oval handle tapering to a round, and you're getting pretty much the same setup on the junior bats as well. Ping wise on this one, it's got a slightly firmer feel to it. I think it'll take a little bit of time to open up. It does have a slightly firmer feel, but like I say, it's not been knocked in yet, so once you've knocked it in, played it in the nets, it'll probably start to open up. But for me, that one's probably a little bit firmer straight out of the packet. We've got 404 bat number 2. This one has been bleached, and you can see they've got quite a few little pin knots and blemishes. The grains, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grains. But yeah, weight wise about £2 9 ounce. Feels nice and light in the hands. Picks up really well. Performance wise, goes really nice. Feels very responsive. Not as firm as bat number 1. A little more springy and more responsive, as you can see. Goes really well. So these bats normally retail at around the £130 mark, and they're on for $99.99. And if you're outside the UK, you'll get the VAT taken off, which will save you another £17. So yeah, really good bats. So you're looking, if you're outside the UK, around £83 for these 404s. Moving on to this 606. Again, this is around that £29.5 mark. These retail at £165. We've got this one on for £120. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 evenly spaced grains. It's natural, it's not been bleached. If you're outside the UK, you'll get another £20 taken off, taking it to £100. Ping wise, pretty good. I would say it's got a slight firm feel to it, but you can feel that it's got plenty of power in the bat. So once it's knocked in, I think it will feel really good. It's got a nice semi-oval handle, and I think once it opens up, it's going to go really well. But for £100, really good bat for someone who's looking to get in the game, or someone who's looking to come back to playing cricket, and you don't want to break the bank, but you want a good quality bat that's going to last and get you through the season, and you know, score you some runs. So yeah, that's a really good option, the Prima 606. Now we're going on to this stunning Prima 808. Really nice grains. You've got a bit of heartwood there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grains on this one. Again, I think it's about £29.5. Same shape as all the other bats. Semi-oval handle, tapering to a thinner round at the top. Really nice light pickup, lovely feel in the hands. These retail at £300. We've got it on clearance for £210. And if you're outside the UK, you can get it for £175. So fantastic value for money. And this is a fantastic cricket bat, very responsive. Lovely pressing on this one, goes really well. And you can just see how well that one pings. Pressing on this one is pretty much spot on. Lovely bat, really good value for money as well, guys. So yeah, get this one snapped up before it's gone. I'm guessing it won't hang around for long, And like I say, check out the rest of the clearance section for the other GM cricket bats. We will be doing the reviews of the other bats shortly as well, so keep an eye out for those. And I hope you've enjoyed the video review. If you have, please give us a thumbs up and a like. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet, then please do so. And I look forward to bringing you plenty more video reviews. So until next time guys, I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.